Today I'm going to be sharing with you an Instant Pot recipe called Pot Two Timin Pasta. Hi, I'm Karen Peterson. Thank you so much for joining me. I love sharing Instant Pot stuff with you here on YouTube, and I share it daily on my website. If you'd like to sign up for my daily emails, I will put the link in the description box below. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a kind of a funny recipe title, and it's called Pot Two Timin Pasta. And the reason it's called that is the fact that, have you ever been to an Italian restaurant and you can't decide if you want the marinara or the alfredo sauce? Well, this recipe combines both a marinara and an alfredo sauce, and you can have the best of both worlds. This is a super easy dump and go pasta recipe that I think you're really gonna love. Now I'm gonna use a Duo Crisp air fryer. It's the one that comes with this funny looking lid. And if you don't have that, don't worry. You can just make it in any Instant Pot that you have. But I will just show you, just in case you're wondering and kind of in the market for that, if you'd like to get one. I can show you how it works and things like that. So let's get on to the recipe. I think you're really gonna love this one. So the first thing you're gonna do is add 4 cups of water into your Instant Pot. And then I'm gonna add in some Better Than Bouillon chicken base. You can also add in 4 cups of chicken broth instead of the chicken base. It's up to you. I like to just spray nonstick cooking spray on my measuring spoon so that the bouillon just comes out really nicely and doesn't get sticky in there. You can kind of just stir it in. If it's not completely incorporated or dissolved, that's totally fine, because the pot will heat up and it will all dissolve in there in time. And then I'm going to add in 1 16-ounce box of penne rigate. You can also use like elbow macaroni or little small shells or bow tie pasta. Any of those shortcut pastas should work fine. Yeah, it's good if you can kind of evenly distribute it so that all the pasta is pretty much under the liquid. And then I'm going to throw in a jar of ragu and just put that right on top. Now we're not going to stir this, because if you stir it, some of the sauces might get on the bottom of the pot and cause the burn error message to come up. So don't stir it, just layer the recipe as I'm doing. And then I'm adding in this Classico jar. It's called roasted garlic alfredo, and that's just the kind that I picked out, but you can pick out whatever kind you like best. All right, now can you believe that that is it? We're gonna put the lid on. And this pot, it automatically goes to sealing, so you don't need to put it to sealing, but if you have the kind that has the sealing and venting, make sure that it is on sealing. In order to get this going, we're gonna push the pressure cook button. Yours might be a manual button. It either says pressure cook or manual, depending on your model. So pressure cook, and then we're gonna turn it down to, I'm just gonna go 3 minutes for this pasta, just because it's pretty full. It's gonna take a while to come to pressure, and the pasta will get done very quickly. Okay, you can see that mine has been done for 5 minutes. And it's just been sitting there. So I'm going to release any remaining pressure by pushing this button right here. Once the pressure is released, you can remove the lid. And then we'll stir this well. Looks pretty runny right now. I do expect that it will thicken up in a minute here as the pasta kind of absorbs some of the sauce. But if it's too runny for you, you can always add a cornstarch slurry, meaning that you just mix equal parts cornstarch and equal parts water, and you stir that in, and it will thicken the sauce up really well. So at this point, what I want to do is add in some mozzarella cheese. And I have just grated up an 8-ounce block of cheese, and it's about 2 cups of cheese. I'm going to add that in and stir that in. And then, now you can serve this as is right now, or what you can do is you can kind of make it into more of a baked pasta type of thing. And the way that you would do that is put on the this Duo Crisp air fryer lid type of thing, and it just goes right on top. You can see it has this orange part right here, and it has you can see that these connectors go right into here. So you're just going to connect that, and it will make the sound, and then you will go like you'll put this lid down like that, and this will be flashing saying lid, lid, lid. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to push bake, cancel rather. I'm going to push bake, and I'm going to bake this at 350 for about let's do 5 minutes. We'll do 5 minutes. And push start. You can see here that it's starting to count down, meaning it has 9 seconds left. So I'll show you what it looks like when it gets done. Okay. So at this point, you can remove the lid, just pull it straight off, and the crisper lid comes with this thing so that your counter doesn't get ruined. So it's very hot, so you just set it right on there. And then we can see our baked pasta. We can give it a stir. Looks good. So yeah, it's saucy. It's definitely a saucy recipe. You can, like I said, thicken it, or you can just serve it like so. Now I like to put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on each of the servings, or you can stir the Parmesan cheese directly into the pot. It's really up to you. And then maybe a little bit of parsley. So you can stir some shaved Parmesan into there, and dice up some parsley, stir that in for a little bit of color, and you can serve that right up. Now you might be wondering, can I make this with some type of chicken in it or meat? And the answer is yes. And the way that you would do that is you'd either use like a rotisserie already cooked chicken and you'd stir it in right now, or you could actually pressure cook that. That would be fine. Or you can cut up bite-sized pieces of raw chicken and add them in from the beginning, and that works well too. I'm ready to dive right into this delicious bowl of pasta. I hope you love it as much as we do here at my house. And I hope you will join me again next time when I share something Instant Pot with you here on YouTube. Until then, please find me on my website, 365daysofcrockpot.com, or you can order my cookbook, 365 Days of Pressure Cooking. It has 365 different Instant Pot recipes in it, and you can order that on my website. I will also put the link in the notes below. Thanks, and have a great day. Bye-bye.